Favour Ofili has finally had enough. And this time, she's not looking back. The young Nigerian sprint queen, once hailed as the future of African athletics, has officially dumped Nigeria and switched allegiance to Turkey. That's right, another Nigerian talent has walked out the door. And this time, we can't pretend to be surprised. But before we start pointing fingers or crying betrayal, let's face the bitter truth. Nigeria failed Favour Ofili. Not once, not twice, but multiple times. This is a story of negligence, disappointment, and broken trust. A story that has sadly become all too common in Nigerian athletics. Let's rewind the clock. In 2021, Favour Ofili was ready. She had hit the qualifying times. She was in top shape. She was ready to make her Olympic debut in Tokyo. But guess what? She didn't run. Why? Because the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, AFN, and the Nigerian Anti-Doping Committee, NADC, failed to get her tested in time. Yes, you heard that right. A whole Olympic-bound athlete was not properly registered or tested. And she wasn't the only one. 13 Nigerian athletes were disqualified from competing in the Tokyo Olympics for the same reason. Imagine training for years, only to be disqualified because your own country didn't do its homework. But that wasn't the end. Fast forward to 2024. Favour Ofili does it again. She hits the 100m qualifying standard for Paris 2024. The dream is alive, the fire is burning. But what did the AFN do? Nothing. They failed to enter her name into the official list for the Olympics. Again, this is now twice. 2 Olympic cycles, 2 different events. Same result. Favour Ofili was left behind. And you expect her to stay loyal. This is where it gets deeper. According to veteran sports journalist Kayan Rayner, Ofili took her frustrations straight to the Athletics Integrity Unit, AIU. That was the breaking point. She said enough is enough and began her paperwork to switch allegiance to Turkey on May 31, 2025. And while all this was happening, what did Nigeria do? The same old officials that let her down were re-elected in June. Same faces, same incompetence, same cycle of chaos. Now, let's talk about the backlash. Some Nigerians are calling her unpatriotic. Some say she lacks patience. Some say she betrayed her flag. But really, let's ask ourselves, how many times is a person supposed to be burned before they walk away? At the same time, let's also be real. Ofili could have waited. She could have fought harder within the system. She could have stayed and used her voice to spark change. But she didn't. Instead, she chose the faster exit, a path of no return. She picked a new country, a new flag. She gave up her Nigerian dream for a shot at stability, structure, and respect. And honestly, can we blame her? The Nigerian sports system is broken. Athletes are treated like afterthoughts. Paperwork is late, communication is poor, talent is wasted, and the officials face no consequences. We've lost Francis Abiquelu to Portugal. Toby Amuson almost left. Ruth Uzaro has expressed her frustration. And now, Favour Ofili is gone. Gone to a country where she believes she'll be treated with professionalism and dignity. Gone to a system that won't let her Olympic dreams die on a dusty desk. But still, the pain is real. Because this isn't just a win for Turkey, it's a huge loss for Nigeria. Favour Ofili wasn't just any athlete. She was a record setter, a collegiate champion, a beacon of hope for the next generation. She could have been the next sprint sensation to carry Nigeria's name on the global stage. But now, that spotlight will shine in Turkish colors. And you know what hurts the most? She didn't leave because she wanted to. She left because she had to. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about fame. It was about dignity. She got tired of being ignored, tired of being overlooked, tired of being good but forgotten. So while some will say she lacked patience, while others say she gave up on her homeland too easily, we must also ask, what has Nigeria truly done to deserve her loyalty? When your own country fails to protect your dreams, when your own federation messes up not once but twice, when your own Olympic chances are crushed, not by injury, not by competition, but by red tape and carelessness, then maybe walking away isn't betrayal. Maybe it's survival. Favour Ofili is gone, and Nigeria better wake up. Because if nothing changes, more will follow. We are not just losing races. We are losing the future. One star at a time.